Hey guys, Dr. Lograno here, your health coach, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to make sure we really get off to a great start. And not only get off to a great start, but share some habits that we're going to start to develop from day one that are going to be necessary for you to continue for the rest of your life. So these are very important tips. So day one, first thing we want to do is not to forget to weigh in and text me the weight. This way we know what our starting point is. You want to weigh in first thing in the morning before you eat or drink anything, and you want to keep that consistent from week to week, okay? Two other things that people do, and I do encourage, is number one, take pictures. Take a before picture. Take pictures during your journey. You're going to notice right after week one, your skin changing, weight loss, usually occurs right away in the face. So it's kind of neat to be able to see yourself as you're doing this. Just use a cell phone. This is for you, but it's a great way just to document your own journey. The other thing is some people will take measurements, okay, waist measurements, etc. And that's good because there may be times, a few months into the program, you had less than expected weight loss in a week, but you retake your measurements and you notice you lost several inches or you went down several pant size. So that's always an important thing to realize too. Now, getting into our core habits, and that's what we're going to start from day one, starting to develop. First thing is eating our breakfast. You want to eat breakfast within the first half an hour to hour of waking up. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I don't necessarily wake up hungry in the morning. Some people do, some people don't. I don't. So I used to stick mainly with the shakes and the hot cocoa. One little tidbit is I'm a coffee drinker, so I brew my Keurig right into the hot cocoa. I'd use either a whisk or something called the Aero Latte, which you can buy at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a motorized whisk. It's really handy to have. You can buy it online or Bed Bath & Beyond. So that's a really good thing. I used to add some almond milk to it. Remember, you can always check your condiments page about like what kind of dairy to use. And so, boom, I was ready for my day. 12 grams of protein in, only 110 calories, all 24 minerals and vitamins in it, and I'm ready to go. So you want to start developing first core habit we're going to do from day one is breakfast. The second thing is to eat every 3 hours thereafter. Okay, so this is critical for two reasons. Number one is your breakfast got your metabolism going. That's going to help speed up weight loss. But eating every 3 hours is going to continue that energy, that engine burning throughout the day, keep your metabolism going. Really going to help speed up your weight loss. The other thing is, from a medical standpoint, is it stabilizes your sugar levels, stabilizes your insulin levels. This is very important for satiety. Okay, so, first 3 days you may be looking for those every 3 hours, but I will tell you after day 4 to 5, once your body realizes, oh, I have food, it's called the adipose around me, your body starts to use it as a fuel source and you start to get that energy surge on day 4, but you also sometimes forget to eat. So some people will, continue to log in. So their meals, there's a login available in your Optavia guide, or you can use a food journal, or some people use MyFitnessPal, works with us. Some people set alarms to remember to eat every 3 hours. The third thing is water. And we want to get that in right away as well too. 30 ounces in by 10 a.m., 60 ounces in by noon, usually targeting towards 100 ounces by the time we're done with their day. So I leave a 16-ounce cup of water out by my coffee maker. Okay, and first thing I do is I leave it out overnight so the water's room temperature, chug it, fill it back up again, have a little bit more, and then start my day. Before I leave for work, I finish the second cup, and now I got my 32 ounces in right away. Then I really target to get another 30, 34 ounces in before noon. And then during the afternoon, I'm not that concerned about it because I'm drinking throughout, but I'm not thinking, oh my God, I have to get, all this water in, because I did get most of it in by noon. Last thing is I want to go over is your lean and green. So I'm just going to share my screen to make sure that we do this right. So you're lean. You're going to get 5 to 7 ounces cooked weight. So that's very important. Allow about an ounce or two of shrinkage. It really depends on the meat, but it's safe to say that if you're going to a 7-ounce portion, you can probably go with at least 8 to 9 ounces. And then after you cook it, it's going to shrink down to 7. 7 ounces, guys, is a big portion. It's the size of my hand with the fingers, okay? So some people will even choose to have a little bit of their 7-ounce portion at lunch. You still have your fueling, but it's a big meal. And remember, this is a healthy meal that you want to cook with your family, okay? So they start eating healthy, whether it's your significant other, your husband, your wife, whoever. So this is a really good, learning. We're going to learn as we do this. You get 7 ounces of the leanest, and these are some examples, flounder, lobster, shrimp, etc. You get 2 healthy fats with this. That's very important. And on page 10, you have your fat servings, but that may be dressing or a teaspoon of olive oil, but you want to check that out. If you're choosing from the leanest, you get 2 servings of healthy fats. Healthy fats are very critical for gallbladder health, as well as absorbing the fat-soluble vitamins. A, vitamin D, very important for weight loss and general wellness, bones, etc. E, and K. So this is important for your hair, skin, nails, and bones, okay? If you're going with a leaner choice, you only get 1 healthy fat serving. And if you go with the lean choice, they get salmon because it has so many healthy fats in it, you get no healthy fats, okay? 6 ounces is palm of my hands and not up to remove the tips of my fingers. So this and below, okay? And then 5 ounces is just above the pads of my palm, okay, and down. Would be a 5-ounce serving, just to give you an idea. Some people weigh it, that's up to you. Your green serving, you're gonna get 3 servings, always 3 servings. What may change is the size of the serving. So there's one special class here in the lower carb where you would actually get a cup would count as a serving. The rest are all half cups. So say if you said, Dr. Brown, I only like iceberg lettuce, and it falls right in here. Well, if you want to have 3 servings, it would be 3 cups of iceberg lettuce. You say, I like iceberg lettuce, but I also like tomatoes. And in fact, I love tomatoes. So I want to do 1 serving of iceberg lettuce and 2 servings of tomatoes. Tomatoes are half a cup. So it'd be 1 cup of lettuce and 1 cup of tomatoes. And you'd be satisfying your green portion of the meal. Now, there are some optional snacks here. I don't encourage them right away. Remember, yeah, maybe in the first 3 days, but once you get into day 4 and 5 and you're really using fat as a fuel source, again, if anything, you may be forgetting to eat more than anything. But just be aware that they're here. The last thing I want to review is those five core habits, okay? 1 is eating breakfast. 2 is eating every 3 hours. 3 is the water. 4 is going to be sleep, and 5 is walking, okay? No matter what, doing this program or transition, did it successfully, quit it, whatever, you cannot reconcile not gaining weight or maintaining weight and not continuing those 5 core habits. This has been studied by National Control Weight Registry and many others. Those are the 5 core, the key things that we want to really start to develop. It takes 1 month to develop a new habit, and some people say as early as 6 months or up to 2 years to make it permanent. So we want to get rid of those bad habits and start to create those good habits. Anyway, I hope this helps. I look forward to staying in touch with you here in your week 1 weigh-in. Please call me. Also call the registered dietitian Monday through Friday if you have any questions about what I just said. 1-800-509-4401. It's in this book here anyway. That person's there for you all week long in case I happen to be in office hours. All right, guys. Thank you and have a great day.